So apparently there's this Labubu toy that's been trending and everyone has one. If you don't, good for you. Because most people are now throwing these things in the trash. The reason? Well, you're not going to believe it.
I am burning this thing. This thing has been ruining my life, and it is cursed. I am not kidding. Do not buy these things. Why is it going blue? What the heck?
What was first a cute toy became this addiction's bizarre thing that people had to possess.
Oh my god! I have spent thousands trying to get the gold Labubu roll. Like, this better be the gold Labubu, otherwise I'm crashing out. Like, you guys don't understand.
Camping outside, so that's
what time did you come?
No, they didn't say it on the sentence.
Then it quickly descended into this bizarre scenario that feels like a Stranger Things episode.
So everybody started running and then alternating little kids.
Not only were people fighting over these Labubus, they were actually getting violent over these things. This led to the UK banning these dolls. Slowly, people started finding out that these Labubus weren't just toys, they were something else. Some found hidden cameras inside of them, and it wasn't just one. Others found what they believed to be witchcraft.
I'm not sure why they would do this, but I bought this for my daughter and I felt a box in the back of its head, so I had to know what it was. So I cut it open and it's a box and it had this little thing in it.
Ragazzi, c'è qualcosa di strano in questi Labubu.
Kinda crazy, isn't it? But it gets even weirder.
What happened?
His eye just turned green.
What do you mean they turned green? What happened?
And because of all this, several people started coming up with different theories about the Labubu toy. Was it actually a toy, or is this some sort of sinister witchcraft, or even mass hypnosis? There's something strange going on with this Labubu, and I decided to deep dive into it, and I came across this bizarre world of haunted dolls, witchcraft, and a sinister plot to keep track of your every move.
100 kids are missing in Virginia. What the hell is going on in Virginia?
So let's begin with the basic, and that would be this video over here by Marvel Flores. She uploaded this video on June 24th, and she says, "Crazy because I had just watched another girl this morning about her experience. I'll tag her video," and she does. So she says, "She came storming in my room scared because the eyes had changed color." What?
His eye just turned green.
What do you mean they turned green? Don't throw it to me! What happened?
It just turned green and I was cleaning my room.
What do you mean it turned green?
It's his eye.
His eye?
Yeah.
Well, I don't see it changing color in the video. We can zoom in and try to look for it. And I'm not sure if I buy into this story, but I see that she has mixed feelings. She doesn't know if she's scared, and kids do have a big imagination. But then you have this other video, posted by Eliza, June 23rd, around the same week the other video was posted. This kind of makes me think of something. The Annabelle doll was on tour in the US during this period. Wait a second. Yeah. New England Society for Psychic Research announced the sudden death of Dan Rivera, 54, the organization's leader.
This is a recording of Dan Rivera, one of the main investigators at New England Society of Psychic Research, transferring the real doll into a new containment case.
Wait a minute. You're not supposed to do that, right?
Don't ever touch anything, and if you do, let me know. This is the worst thing.
It's really weird how around the same period of time that the Annabelle doll was touring the US, several strange things occurred at the same town or city the doll was at. Then in the month of July, Dan Rivera touches the doll in the final days of the tour. And this is what happens.
Sparrow here, your moderator for the YouTube channel for Ed and Lorraine Warren. I'm here with a bunch of guys tonight. First, Dan Rivera, who's going to actually do this. He's going to move the doll out of this case into that original case that Ed Warren had set up. Why we're doing it, because we need to do a few repairs on this. We need to restain the entire case. And when Dan does it, he restains it with holy water and holy oil infused in the stain.
So it's kind of weird that he touches the doll. I'm going to show you guys this part. And the next day he passes away.
Inhuman or demonic entities that may surround.
Wow, he's actually putting on gloves.
In your Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Amen. I'm going to open up the case. You're going to quickly, man. I mean quick.
Wait. What was that?
I'm going to open up the case. You're going to quickly, man. I mean quick.
Do you hear that? It sounds like someone saying Dan in the background. Is that an entity or something? Maybe an ESP? Someone maybe warning him, don't do that. Like, Dan, don't touch it. Or is it just a cameraman? Let's play that again.
I'm going to open up the case. You're going to quickly, man. I mean quick.
What is going on?
Grab it, put it in. And just close it up fast. Close it up good.
Yeah, I think he took too long there.
Good, yeah, it's good. It's one position. It's alright. In the name of the Father, Son, and the Holy Ghost. Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with thee. Blessed art thou amongst women, and blessed is it.
So I'm not sure if I believe in this kind of stuff. I don't know if you do. But the next day, Dan passed away. And the internet, well, they didn't think it was a coincidence.
Did you notice the gloves worn by Annabelle's caretaker, Dan Rivera? Recently, Dan, same day after touching the doll at the Devil on the Loose exhibition, people began to suspect that he was cursed by the doll because on the first day Annabelle arrived in Gettysburg, the local 911 hotline suddenly went down, which seemed to confirm that it possessed demonic powers.
Yeah, but it wasn't just the hotline. Several other small things happened around the US where the doll was. Wait a minute, I remember one photo that they took inside the museum. Would you look at that? What in the world is that? I mean, like, there are some people in the comments saying that's his reflection, but I don't think so. Let's take a look at this. That's not a reflection, or at least I don't think it is. And then there's this Labubu, which I'm not sure is actually haunted. But if it is, the real question would be, why? For what purpose? And is there any way to prove it? My gosh, these things are selling for $170,000. This is wild. So it was created by Hong Kong artist Crazier. The toy collection only became a global craze until he teamed up with the Chinese company Pop Mart in 2019. Oh my gosh, China bans banks from luring customers with popular Labubu toys. What? So the banks ran a promotion offering Pop Mart's Labubu dolls in several cities to new customers who deposit at least a sum of money for 3 months. Okay, so they're like, you want the Labubu? You gotta give me the money. When was this? This was in June. The same month. What is going on? Why June? That's kind of weird. Now, if this doll is haunted or not, I don't know. But it was around this time that people started finding out that their Labubus were actually watching them. Yeah, that's a camera. So this is coming from Where's the Schmeal? From Tina Bean. And she uploaded this on June 22nd. I guess she was one of the first to find out that she had cameras. And she actually does, well, this is what she does next.
Popped out the eye. I don't know why there's a hole there. And then I took the eye and like peeled it. And it like...
Oh my gosh.
But let's cut open the head. Also, I don't think that Labubus are supposed to have a hole there, which is like the real one. Yeah, on the real one, so that's really weird.
Yeah, I see what she means.
Ugh.
She's actually gonna open it. Oh my gosh, okay.
Hold on.
That thing is actually expensive, and she's tearing it apart.
God. The body is fine.
Nothing? What's that?
Looks pretty clean to us. Still sus of it, but...
Let's take a look at the comments. The cam isn't the plastic eye. Probably they make them so small now. Yeah, I have to agree with that. I mean, like, what's the size of the spy cameras nowadays? Yeah, we're looking at something like this. This fits perfectly with that eye. Let's take a look at that. These are two very similar things. Look at that. I think we can actually look at that better. Crank these numbers up. Yeah. Yes, there is. Yeah, there's clearly something there. Can you guys see it? Here. There's something over there. And I'm pretty sure she's not imagining things. So let's just say there is a camera and there's someone actually watching her through that Labubu. Was she the only one? And why would someone do this? This is perfect for an app. Like, for example, Randonautica. Or for people who steal humans, for example. It would be really weird if people all of a sudden started going missing after buying the Labubus.
TikTok feed probably looks a lot like this. Dozens of video from everyday people suggesting children recently reported missing in Virginia are victims of mass abductions. But Virginia State Police say that is not the case.
Okay, so there's thousands of people. What? Mass abductions?
And I'm so sorry, I am shaking. There are not 30 children missing. There are 50 children missing in the state of Virginia in 10 days.
What?
I'll show you. To be clear, we are utilizing the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children. This is its own system that is tracking missing children. And I
Okay.
don't have
That
words.
looks like a trustworthy website. I'm not sure. Can anyone verify? Leave a comment.
Almost all of these kids are marginalized and at risk. And I can't imagine where they're going.
So officially this is not happening, even though she's checking that on a website. Not sure if that's trustworthy. And there's many other videos just like that.
Guys, I made a map, as you can see, because this is not being taken seriously. Now, I'm from Ohio, so this does not involve me, but I'm very, interested. So there are at least 33 children missing. There's 33 children on this list. Just from the date of August 1st. This is just the dates of August 1st. I can make another one of the 88 children missing since July 1st, but this is just August. They came in a cluster.
100 kids are missing in Virginia. What the hell is going on in Virginia?
Hunting videos show unlabeled white vans playing ice cream truck music driving around town from 9 p.m. into the late hours of the night, into empty parking lots, empty parks, and even parked outside of homes at night, all happening around the same time the missing children reports keep going up.
Okay, so this is a bold statement, but it would be pretty creepy if this were to be true. Let's take a look at the map that she did. So this is where it mostly happened. So you got two big cities very close to these clusters where she said it's happening. Let's take a look at the people who had a bad experience with this Labubu. Let's find out where they are. Okay, so Tina, the first person to find the camera in her Labubu, where is she? So looking at her profile, I found out that she is in Fairfax City, and guess where that is? You got it right, it's in Virginia. So Eliza, she looks like she's in Florida, Universal Island of Adventure, Florida, Orlando, Florida. So, and then you got Amber, who says bad things started happening to her after buying the Labubu. She looks like she could be in Virginia, I'm not sure. So that's a huge coincidence. What's going on in Virginia? Why so close to the beach or the coastline? And why all these strange occurrences in the East Coast specifically? Let's see what else we can find about these Labubus and if there's anyone else finding cameras inside. Okay, so this is coming from Amber in the month of June. Let's check the comments. Look up Pazuzu. Wait a minute. In ancient Mesopotamian religion, Pazuzu is a demonic deity who was well known to the Babylonians and Assyrians through the first millennium. What? The names are pretty similar. It might just be a coincidence if it weren't for the fact that these things actually look like this. Then you got this. It is kind of... I understand where they're coming from. Let's see what else we can find. The Simpsons predicted Pazuzu? 6 years ago. You gotta be kidding me, they predict everything.
Here, Maggie's first Pazuzu. Your father ordered this because... Why did you order this?
Thought it was pizza.
That is wild, and the reference to pizza in the end is even worse. Yet another Simpsons prediction. Exactly. How? Exactly, this is the big question. I guess this is when people started thinking that maybe there was something wrong with the Labubus and maybe this was some sort of evil agenda. And they started ripping these things apart to try to find out if there's anything else inside. And this is what they found.
Ragazzi, c'è qualcosa di strano in questi Labubu. Io sento un qualcosa al loro interno. Lo vogliamo aprire, ragazzi? Sì, vediamo. Perfettamente, giù, guardate. Io a me sento un qualcosa di... Bah. Andiamo ad aprirlo. Ma che cos'è questo?
Un lecca-lecca.
Un lecca-lecca?
Un lecca-lecca.
Ma questo...
Un lecca-lecca.
Ma che schifo!
That actually looks like something organic, maybe, like a tooth. He was not pleased with it. So people are saying that it could be a Tampax black magic, which could be the case. And there's some comments saying that it's a tooth. But be it a Tampax, a tooth, or maybe another camera, you're not supposed to find these things inside the Labubus. But this would be an isolated case, right? On June 23rd, Eliza posted this video.
So I had to throw my Labubu away. And that's what I did. Cut the show. Cut the mother. Y'all. Look at this.
What?
That is not a scratch. My nails are not even that long or sharp for me to scratch myself. I took a nap, y'all, like an hour.
Oh my gosh.
Right now. And I woke up and I literally been looking at myself all day today in the mirror. And when I woke up and I noticed this, like, so that means I was looking at myself all day today. I would have noticed this, like, whatever this is on my neck, right? And I was like,
yeah.
Hey, so I told my brother, why the fuck is on my neck? Like, what? He's like, you want to know something crazy? I was like, what?
What's really crazy is the amount of people reporting this kind of thing after buying the Labubu. It's creepy.
Everybody was asleep. I had just fell asleep too. And he was all like, he opened the door fully. He was in and out of the restroom. Everybody was asleep. And he came and it was fully closed. And I was like, what? I was like, how were you in there long? He's like, no, I was in there in and out. And I was like, oh, hell no.
On June 27th, Ash posted this video and she says, anyone else know this? Why would they put it in the back and sew it up if you have to pull the tag out? Let's take a look at this.
I'm not sure why they would do this, but I bought this for my daughter and I felt a box in the back of its head, so I had to know what it was. So I cut it open and it's a box and it had this little thing in it that I had to pull out. And now... like, why would they put that back there with this you have to pull out?
What the heck is that? Why do you have to sew it open to make it work? That doesn't make any sense at all. Let's see what else we can find.
Okay, TikTok, I need to know if this is actually a Labubu. My husband bought this for our daughter at a little kiosk in the mall the other day. And she opened it. It came in this box. It says Pop Mart on it. And the tag says Pop Mart. I don't know, and so does this one, but the face is upside down. And so I'm wondering if that's like a defect.
Well, researching a bit about the topic, I actually found out that this is a problem. For the last couple of years, a company has been faking Labubus and selling them. It could just be that the ones with the cameras are the ones that are fake, and this would explain a lot. Now, let's see what else we can find.
Oh, hell no, man. What the...
Yeah, that seems like it could be fake. There's no batteries. Oh my gosh. Lady, throw that thing away. It's impressive how many videos of haunted dolls there are. Isn't there a statue that actually cries somewhere in Mexico? Yeah. You'll find dozens of videos. Then there's this video.
God, I swear to God, this thing just looked at me. Oh my fuck.
What?
Oh my God.
I saw that.
This thing just looked at me. Oh my.
Let's zoom in and in slow-mo. Yeah. Oh my gosh, lady just saw that thing. Throw it away fast. So this is what I found for now, and it's kind of weird that many people started noticing something strange about the Labubu, but they can't seem to touch it. They don't know what it is. The real question here is, why would someone put a camera or witchcraft inside of a Labubu? And are they actually haunted? Finally, is this somewhat related to the missing children in Virginia, taking into consideration all the coincidences? Let me know what you think. Leave a comment, smash that like button, subscribe to the channel with notifications on, and I'll see you guys this week.